Oh, I forgot how good it felt to take a shit, then narrate a Pokemon battle. It feels good. I have let a load go and I am ready to do this thing. So I battled this guy called Husky, and he was on Abra's Asylum. Apparently this is a test team, so I didn't expect that much. And he leads with a Scarm and I lead with a Butterfree, and I put it to sleep because Butterfree is godly. Ugh. And then I go into my Gengar, T-Bolt him, and he stays in. So that was like the best 2 turns that could have possibly happened for me, because I fucking hate Scarm. I fucking hate Scarm. And he even stays asleep. And then, because I'm awesome, I predict the switch, and I'm just going to whip off a casual Shadow Ball right there. So yeah, good times so far. I am bitch slapping this guy all over the Pokemon arena. Especially since Shadow Ball's a 2-hit KO on that Gliscor, so good times. So then he switches into the T-Tar, and I did just go for the Shadow Ball again, but that's okay, it did a fair bit. Let me tell you one time. Anyway, Shadow Ball, not very effective. I'm gonna switch because I think the crunch is coming. So I go into my Pinsir, which can't take a crunch very well, but I had nothing else. So yeah. And then he does a double switch and goes into Gengar, which I thought was quite weird because I probably would have Shadow Balled there if I wasn't gonna switch. But I'm scarfed. He's not. I'm just going to bury him with a Stone Edge. He gets out of there, which is a good play on his part. Goes into the Scarm, and my Stone Edge KOs from there, which I wasn't actually sure if it would. But it does, so good times! So, now this is why this battle's so long. Sandstorm just keeps on going non-stop, this whole battle. He brings in a Gliscor, and I'm obviously going to have to get out of there, so I go into my Butterfree, because she's a babe. I think it's a she. Yeah, she's a babe. And I lose my Sash to the Sandstorm, which sucks, but meh. And I'm just gonna go. I asked Ferrison to be the man on Skype whether Butterfree's faster, and they didn't answer me in time. So, but they did answer no, but it was too late, and I went for the Sleep Powder, and I got taunted. So now I'll go for the Hidden Power Ice, because I'm kind of hoping he'll stay in, but he does not. And he goes into possibly one of the biggest. Oh, he got to crit there, by the way. I didn't realise that at the time. He goes into Vaporeon, one of the things that pisses me off more than anything else in the world. So, that's obviously going to take nothing from the Hidden Power whatsoever. And he's going to want to swish and protect and suck dick. You know how they do. So, I'm going to go in Here's into my Gengar. And I'm just going to whip off a T-Bolt. Oh, yeah, he goes for a Toxic here, and of course, I predicted that. But no, I didn't. But it worked out well for me. And I'm just getting buffeted by this Sandstorm. I'm a Life-Orb Gengar, so this shit's hurting me. So I'm just going to whip off a T-Bolt now. And he goes for the Protect, because, you know, that's an original set on Vaporeon. Congratulations. And now I think he knows he's going to go into Gliscor. He has to. Turns out, though, he doesn't have to. Because I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball here, and he's going to stay in and surf me away. So that did suck a fair amount of dick. Not too much, but a fair amount. God, I'm getting shit on. So yeah, 200 subs. Good times. Let's keep it going up exponentially quicker. Tell your friends, tell your mothers, tell your sisters. Jesus is ripping. So my Gengar dies and I go into my Abba. Oh, I'm going to play some Abba in the background next video, that'd be good. And I just have some Toxic Spikes because I think he's going to predict the Rapid Spin and go into Gengar. But I didn't want to over-predict and go for Surf. So he gets the Wish off, and I'm just going to Rapid Spin now because I'm pretty sure he's going to stay in to get the Wish off. Because I need them rocks gone if I want Butterfree to come back in. And I also have an Arcanine, and I don't want that to take many rocks damages. So, here's my train of thought right now. And also, Toxic Spikes for the Vaporeon when it comes back in. I hate Vaporeon. I hate Vaporeon. I hate Vaporeon, guys. I mean, I never knew I could hate something so much. So he gets his Wish off and he's back to full fucking health. Good times for everyone. Cock. And I'm just gonna go for another layer of Toxic Spikes on the Switch. because I wall him, but to be honest, he walls me just as much, especially with his wishing and shit. So he withdraws into his Gengar. And this really threw me off my game here. I'm like, okay, T-Bot's coming, I'll just surf him, do a lot of damage. Good, yeah? It's a solid plan, wouldn't you agree? But this bastard runs. Wait for it. Wait for it. God, you have to wait forever! Sandstorm pisses me off. Yeah, that's right, he goes for the Hypnosis. So that's retarded. Especially since it hit as well. Hypnosis on a Gengar is a bad idea. If you're watching this, Husky, you're a good battler, but Hypnosis on a Gengar is a bad idea. He's far too frail to miss a Hypnosis. So, fucking, that sucked. So I'm going to switch into my Pinsir, thinking I can take a Shadow Ball pretty well, or well enough in the state that I'll live it. And he goes for the sub, which I don't mind all that much, because it just means get a bit more damage on him. And he's still going to just get the Shadow Ball off on me. So I'm going to go for the Stone Edges, because that's the only thing that can really hit this Gengar, because I have Earthquake and Close Combat and X-Scissor, which is immune, and ×4 resist. So he whips off the Shadow Ball eventually, and I don't quite die. And I saw that and I'm like, fuck's sake, I'm going to die the Sandstorm, aren't I? But no, I live! God, I'm good. And I think he thinks the Stone Edge is coming now, so I think I predict and switch out into Butterfree. Oh, Butterfree's good. And he does switch, but not into his T-Tar, which I thought was coming to take the Stone Edge. It was a Gliscor, which was just a good play on his part as well. And this time, I figure, I'm fasting the Vaporeon, so I'll go for the Hidden Power Ice, and if he U-turns out, then I'll hit the Vaporeon with a Sleep Powder when it comes in. And he goes for the U-turn and does not go into Vaporeon, which was a good play on his part. Because that doesn't take very much from the Hidden Power Ice, considering it's Gengar. And he's going to be able to kill me off. So, again, I played quite well at the beginning. As you can see, it's going downhill. Well, there is about to be a landslide in my skill level, momentarily. You're going to enjoy it. I pride myself in being the guy that if he gets shit on in a battle, he's gonna upload it. He's gonna, you know, man up, take the beating, and upload it. Not like just post all his wins and all his 6-0s against Cerebi kids. Because I'm that guy. So I go into my Pinsir, and I was so sure he's gonna switch, but I didn't want to risk it in case, because I had nothing to take that Gengar otherwise. So I go for the Stone Edge. Does a fair bit, really. But then I'm gonna die to Sandstorm. God, that Sandstorm pissed me off, I'm telling you. I thought I brought T-Tar, but I didn't. So I go into my Sex My Face, and I knock the camera there. I think I fix it later on. And I predict the switch into Vaporeon! And oh, that was bad. Here is the bad play, by the way, guys. So there's one missed prediction, and I think, now, Hidden Power Ice, he'll stay in. Ice Shard, sorry, not Hidden Power Ice. Sand Veil! Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me. But now, he knows the Hidden Power Ice is coming. So he's gonna switch into the Vaporeon and surf me away. So I'm gonna hit him with an Earthquake. It's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be amazing, because that's the kind of skill level I'm working with here. He did not switch. He did not switch. So that was retarded as well, but I'm like, now he is definitely gonna switch, right? He couldn't possibly not switch. He has to switch. So I'm like, this time I'm gonna get him good. But no, he didn't switch. And I was kind of like, he said on Abra's Asylum, yeah, you should probably just Ice Shard because I'm not gonna switch. And I'm like, nah, he's just bluffing me out. He's gonna switch. But I think I go for an Ice Shard here because I'm just like, no, 3 in a row would be too retarded. Far too retarded. So I go for the Ice Shard. Sandvale hacks! Oh, feels good, doesn't it? Feels good. So I just live this, and I'm like, okay, at least I can get rid of the Gliscor, and I won't be shit on quite so hard. Because I have a Tentacruel and an Arcanine, and they're not going to fare well against the Gliscor. So Ice Shard. Sandvale hacks! Oh, 3 in a row. That was good times. So that was Sandvale, that was Overpredict, Sandvale hacks, overpredict, Sandvale hacks, Sandvale hacks. That was not a good series of turns for me, I'm not gonna lie. So I go into my Arcanine, which is banded and slower than a Gliscor, and I have extreme speed, but that's obviously not gonna kill. So I get O-Code. Shing! So yep, that's not good times at all. And I've got my Sleeping Tentacruel, and he's got 5 pokes left, so you guys can take a guess at the outcome of this battle. I in fact get O-Code by a crit. Spoiler. But yeah, I would like to say thanks to Magnitude for getting me some subs, but the way he was so cruel to me, he can fuck himself. I hate him. Friendship over. But seriously, he gets crit there and I die, so that was gay. Good game, Husky, and ciao for now, peoples. Shing!